But we're so happy to be in this incredibly beautiful place with wonderful people, incredible food. We'll see if we even fit into our clothes by Saturday. We're gonna try our hardest. And also to bring so many different artists from around the world here, some of whom are based in Europe, but many of whom are not, and to try to bring a kind of a different experience here to the south of Italy. So we really are grateful for you all taking a chance on the first year and coming to be here with us instead of waiting to see if it all goes up in flames. So thank you for that. Applause for yourselves. We're so excited to have so many great artists on this stage and on the Trullo Sovrano stage over the next few days. It's really just like, for us, it's just a joy as fans. I mean, playing the gig is just like a thing we do in between checking out other artists. So I'm sure you're going to enjoy a whole bunch of people maybe you've never heard of. That's the kind of whole idea of this festival, is so that you come not knowing everyone but leaving with some new favorite bands. So I encourage you to check out really every set that you can of every artist, especially the ones that you don't know yet, because I promise they're all going to make a big impression on you. Anyway, we just heard from Bob Lanzetti on the guitar. Bob Lanzetti. I have to say that now. I'm required to say that. Another Bob, Bobby Sparks over there on the organ. And rocking the T1000 glasses, vintage 1998, Jay Jennings over there on the trumpet. We have a special guest we're gonna invite up, but before we do that, we're gonna play a tune from our record, Colce Voce. We're gonna show off our percussionist Marcelo Velasquez all the way from Buenos Aires, Argentina, which is basically Italia 2.0 Buenos Aires, you know? So,
the stage, an incredible musician from the north of Italy near Venice, an incredible bassist, dude,